Drink their blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes. Please. Help.
Ну, здесь только врач поможет, блять, походу. А я как раз врач. Да.
Tell me about the voice in your head. Who is it? Can you describe it? Is it someone you know? Someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me, or I'll abandon you. Help me, please, doctor.
Так, пусть покидает, хули нет. В том, что с ней произошло. О, как.
What is the local news?
Shadows. Shadows hunting shadows. Whispers in the dark. Pestilence. Suffering. Death.
Да.
Tell me about yourself, Miss Billow.
Oh, I'm hungry. Need to eat. Have you got something for me? Blood, perhaps? Can you give me blood, Doctor?
Крысу могу
Don't you
принести.
remember who I was? What you did for work?
I was strong, proud. I campaigned for good causes. But that was
Это не подруга той самой.
before.
Там расследование какое-то было. Я забыл уже.
So hungry.
Ну, нихуя дальше.
I'm...
Надо расследовать, надо бегать, искать какие-то подсказки. А в натуре расследование у меня там как бы есть. Ага. Дом Эмили далеко. Не-не-не, туда мне не надо пока. Музончик такой напряженный. Спуск в канализацию мне пока не надо.
It's locked. All right.
Как я могу туда попасть? Что у меня вариантов нет, как туда попасть. Хватит пиздеть там женщину само с собой. Может, я послушать ее как-то где-то могу. Ну, не похоже на то. Задний двор Эскалона, да? Не могу я тут зайти. Опа. Вот сейчас я где-то могу ее послушать. Откуда? Опять проебу еще, не дай бог. Она открывает эту дверь. Но я не могу пройти. Ага. Ага.
You make me sick. You juicy warm treat. Damn it! Oh my! What have we got here? A dead rat.
О.
Gross. So tempting.
О, бля. Белка, хочешь на это посмотреть? Это пиздец.
Eternal life. Through the blood of the lesser beasts, he said. Oh, dear God, help me.
Бля.
Save me, for I can't stand what I've become.
Ой, ужас. Я этого не помню, чтобы раньше я видел. Но, допустим, эта дверь для меня не открывалась, это вот чисто для нее, там закаула, где она крыс хавает. Да, блять, с белой рубашкой, с длиннорукавной. Срочно. Срочно.
Why do you eat?
Their flesh contains the part immortality. I have to eat them all if I want to live. Help me. Please. Make it stop.
I don't know if I can, miss. You have been tricked, forced to play a disgusting game. I don't know how to save you.
Kill me then, Doctor. Take my life. I beg you.
Ну, этот ответ какая-то хуйня, я вот просто так
I
отвечу.
can't do that, Miss Billow. I'm a doctor. I won't kill as an answer to pain or suffering. Never again.
It is my decision. If I could, I'd do it myself. You're a doctor, but also a vampire, aren't you? Kill me, please. Make it stop.
Ну, такое. Что-то можно здесь еще изучить с ее башкой творящейся. А еще она около вампирского клуба вертится, ее могут загипнотизировать кто угодно вообще там.
I'm sure Kaloon Russell has no interest in such a conventional menu.
Что это? Я забыл про его расследование. Ага, вот еще варианты какие-то типа есть, в которые можно зайти и посмотреть, что ему там пронести. Ну или что-то вроде того. Планов дохуя, я ничего не успеваю. Ну похуй, пошли в Аскалон уже наконец-то. Все познавательно, увлекательно, но по основному сначала забегу. Никого нет дома.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Они хавают кого-то уже. Это прикольно, прикольно.
There has been quite a battle here.
Ну я это самое тут. Сливки все соберу.
I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Doctor.
Ага, ты меня не проводишь, я сам типа бегаю тут, да? Ну, окей. Окей.
I cannot enter.
Здесь. Меч заебись. Дорого-богато. Ну окей, ладно, похуй.
Good evening. We repel the intruders for now.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him. Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
Сука, не доверяю я ему.
She has proved to be helpful on many occasions.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why are you suddenly so friendly? The last time I met one of yours, he tried to kill me.
Are you referring to Fergal? He was the most useful of servants, but he was just a servant. You, on the other hand, Doctor, proved yourself much more worthy.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End? Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
What does it mean?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the Crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members, and I do appreciate obedience.
Но не уверен, кстати, надо будет посмотреть. Я до этого
I killed
не
Fergal,
лицуху
who
играл.
claimed to be one of yours.
По
Sent to cleanse the
СЗ.
East End of all skulls. Will his
Блядь,
death
не
be an
помню.
Do not worry.
Ай, ладно, помню.
My priorities have changed.
Я в Эпике же играю в
Fergal was a
это,
zealous
да? В
servant
Эпике.
of mine, but like any
Другая
servant, he
комбинация.
had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
What is the
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
What does
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
William Mark?
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members,
Его
dear
сейчас
friends,
изнасилуют, я думаю.
please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Будет что за урна.
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance.
Батит на то, чтобы я кровь на анализ сдал.
I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Эй. Фу, блядь.
Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
Кто? Dead. Кто?
Good evening, Dr. Reed. How does it feel to be this evening's centerpiece? Figuratively.
I feel perfectly fine. Do I have cause for concern?
Do not be alarmed. The Ascalon Club has a tried and tested policy for choosing its initiates.
May I ask who you are, sir?
Why would you be interested?
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating heart, you draw quite a bit of attention yourself.
Ah, vampire senses never cease to fascinate me. They dwarf those of mere mortals. I am Aloysius Dawson, by the way.
Are you a member of...
Yes, I am. And I have been for many years.
What can you
It's not really my place to give you such information. I am merely a mortal member, and a dying...
Are you...
Personally, I consider my advancing years are a sickness.
Окей.
Are you not afraid?
Sir, it's for that very reason that I joined the club in the first place.
Is not the nature of this club a secret, shared by only a privileged few?
My dear Dr. Reed,
So you asked...
I have been a member of many clubs in many countries. But I must admit, this one is my favorite.
Ну и ну.
What can you
I would not dare speak of our chairman without...
Mr. Dawson? Of Dawson and Dawson?
A withering London figurehead, to be precise.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson?
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world's most competent doctors to arrive...
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Should I
Absolutely not. I'm here to implement my plan to save the city I was born in. To cast out the ghastly evil that has us all.
What do you know?
I should not say this, but I admire their commitment.
But they are...
They are not...
Уйта.
Would you have...
No. There is...
Несговорчивый дед вообще.
What is this?
I am sure Lord Redgrave will enlighten you more effectively.
Money cannot solve every problem. This mysterious epidemic is going to require more than money can buy.
You're right. Money is nothing unless one has the will to wield it. I have a plan, sir. A radical one that will save all that is essential in London.
What is your plan, then?
Quarantine and barricades are futile. What we need is a wall. A formidable, unscalable wall. To isolate the deserving from the infected masses.
Бля, гениально нахуй.
By doing so, you would create two separate ghettos. What if the disease gets past the wall? The results would be disastrous.
Not if we eliminate all suspected cases of infection as soon as they appear. A necessary sacrifice.
Are you not mistaking sacrifice for summary execution?
Why do you care? Are you not a vampire?
Такое. С этими вроде нет, ну, окей.
That went well, did it not? It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was, though very long ago, well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Sparrow.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish and is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea?
You were spying?
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed. Until you put an end to his mission.
Who was Fergal? I don't see him sipping tea with the others in the club.
Fergal Banshire was my squire of sorts. Even before becoming that magnificent beast, he was a brute. He served me well for decades.
No, I mean, what was he? He was clearly no ordinary vampire.
No, he was a Volcod. All muscles and instinct. Quite the rare breed. Ferociously territorial. Mortals often mistake them for werewolves.
You do know I killed him.
Yes.
Will you bear ill will towards me for his death?
Of course not. Your victory was quite impressive and courageous. You earned my respect.
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Scowls in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Scowls.
I have met peaceful and wise Scowls. To exterminate them means we are no better than vampire hunters.
Scowls are hideous, shameful creatures that give all Ekon a bad name.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
Ну да, блять. О, гипноз повысился, это неплохо. Фамильные портреты. Это что? Хороший кинжал. Слушай, блядь, это тоже кровососущий, да? Погоди. Да. 10, 13,5. 10. Его можно прокачать и будет вообще заебись, по идее. Ну, можно, да, я думаю. Ну, да. Ну-ка, я хочу его... Блять. Чё я пытаюсь? Я не в убежище, точно. Ну да, надо что-то такое. Но это уже будет точно не Sinking City. Наверное, Death Stranding, не знаю.